Hello, in this video we want to solve this question. This question is from Mathematics for Economics. The total cost of a firm is given by C equals to 100q minus 80q squared plus 1/3 q, where q is the quantity produced. Part A, find the MC of production. What is MC? MC means marginal cost. Part B, find the slope of the MC function. Part C, at what value of Q does MC equal AC? AC is average cost. Now C is given as 100Q minus 80Q squared plus 1/3 Q. Now MC, marginal cost, is dC by dQ. That is the first order derivative of the total cost function. Marginal cost is the change in total cost due to 1 unit change in output. We differentiate C with respect to Q. This is 100Q minus 80Q squared plus 1/3 Q. Now we differentiate 100Q with respect to Q, it becomes 100. 80Q squared minus 80, then Q squared comes here, then Q to the power 2 minus 1, then plus 1 by 3 is a constant term into 3 Q to the power 3 minus 1. This is the MC. Now we solve further. 100 minus 160Q plus this 1 by 3 and 3 get cancelled, Q squared. This is the MC, marginal cost of the production. This is the marginal cost of production. Now we do the part B, that is slope of MC function. Slope of MC function. Slope of MC function means what? dMC by dQ. That is the first order derivative of marginal cost. We write 100 minus 160Q plus Q squared. 100 is a constant term, therefore differentiation of the constant term with respect to Q is 0. Minus 160Q, we differentiate 160Q with respect to Q, it becomes 160. Now Q squared, we differentiate Q squared with respect to Q, it becomes 2, the power comes here. Now 2 minus 1, that is minus 160 plus 2Q. This is the slope of the MC function. Slope of the MC function is minus 160 plus 2Q. Now at what value of Q does MC equals AC? AC is the average cost. AC is average cost. First, I write MC here. MC equals to 100 minus 160Q plus Q squared. Now what is average cost? AC. AC is total cost by output, C by Q, that is 100Q minus 80Q squared plus 1/3 QQ by Q. Therefore AC equals to 100Q divided by Q is 100, then 80Q squared by Q is 80Q plus 1/3 Q cube divided by Q is 1/3 q square. This is our AC. Now we have to find the value of q where MC equals AC. That is, MC equals AC implies 100 minus 160q plus q squared equals to 100 minus 80q plus 1/3 q squared. We don't require this, therefore I am erasing this. 100 get cancelled. We take this minus 160 on the right hand side. That is, q squared equals to 160 q minus 80q, and this 1/3 q square on the left hand side. And it comes on the left hand side as minus 1/3 q squared. This becomes 2/3 q squared equals to 80q. Now we divide both sides by q, assuming q is not equals to 0. Therefore 2/3 q equals to 80. Now q equals to 80 into 3/2. This is 40, then q equals to 120. At q equals to 120, AC equals to MC. At AC equals to MC. Now here we assume q is not equals to 0, because AC means what? Total cost divided by output. If output becomes 0, then AC becomes undefined. Therefore q is not equals to 0. Therefore we cancel q both sides and we get 2/3 q equals to 80, and q, the value of q becomes 120, where MC equals AC. I hope everybody understood the solution of this question. That's it for this video. Thank you.